Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a psychic, clairvoyant, spiritual card reader. I'm also an intuitive empath. I'm somebody who basically works within the spiritual field. And all that means is that I know that I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. And what does that really mean? I just know that I'm a consciousness or an awareness that is having a personal experience in the world, a self-experience in the world. You could really just say that I am self-aware, like a lot of people. Now, the basics of spiritual awakening include knowing that we are a self and that we are a spirit combined. And when we know this simple, obvious truth, we're able to recognize our identity outside of the world of our personal circumstances, a little bit beyond our physical dimension, a little bit outside of our thoughts and our emotions. And that way we can exist in this calm space of clarity, of observation. Think about it maybe just like going up into a lighthouse and looking down at the terrain. So you can see the storms on the waves, on the water, on the ocean. You can see the rocks. And you know it's kind of dramatic when the storm is really, really blowing hard. But you also know you're safe and protected because you're up there in that lighthouse. So being spiritually awake is like getting out of yourself and going up into that secret place. And not to quote the Bible, but Jesus talked about it when he said, go to your secret place. Go there with the Father, the consciousness, the spirit, that little imagination land. In the psychic reading world, I guess we'd call it maybe the third eye, or that indigo chakra up there. So, in this video reading, we're going to be talking about the root chakra. That's what this reading's about. And what is a reading, really? It is delivering information by looking at cards or looking at objects or just intuitively channeling it, saying what comes into this inner connection and then expressing it with our words, articulating it, assigning words to what we understand up here and then communicating it out to other people. Why do this? Well, when you do that, you're able to share a little bit of a perspective that is just slightly different than what people already have going on in their own database, their own self, their own brain, their own memories. And when we get that, it sparks a new creative experience for us. When we listen to other people's perspectives about things, I'm saying, then our perspective shifts and grows and expands. Yeah. Happy Father's Day, right? It's Father's Day. Look at this. Look at these words that my son and my ex gave me. Top pop. Now, why did they give me this? Well, it's Father's Day. Why else, right? They give a crap about me. Oh, another reason. They know I like coffee. Even another reason. So look what they did. They used that experience of energy, of love, of light up here, their consciousness. They connected to something in the world that they thought would associate well with the Brian on Father's Day. And look, it's got top pop on it. What is that important about? Because my son often calls me Pops. It's just what it is. That's how he does it. And so when he gets this, I know that he's thinking of me. And that feels like a connection that is beautiful, wonderful, amazing. Made my morning, made my Father's Day. So, we're talking about the expansion of our material world. Receiving this mug is an expansion of my material world. Meaning what? Meaning that I got something new in it. Something came into my circumstances, actually, an item, an object that I get to own, a material thing. You know, this could be anything that comes into your life. Maybe you get a gift from somebody. Maybe you go ahead and get something through your job. Maybe they give you a raise. Maybe a friend offers you a little gift when you go to meet them. They're thinking of you. They make a connection between you and something out in the world, and they bridge it together with love, with care. They're making associations. So as we use our words to associate things, we're using our root chakra, because we're using a way of labeling and identifying things around us and bringing it into our lives. This is good news. It's good to use our words to make stuff. What do you mean make stuff, Brian? Well, we're not really making the things so much as we are naming the things. And why is that important? Well, we'll have to be able to recognize something before you can make use of it. So what good would a car be, or a boat, or any of these things that you might want in your life? Not that you want a car and a boat, but just saying, what are good or anything if you can't recognize it and call it a name and be able to understand it? So we're all about the root chakra when we are all about expanding our material world. Look, let's pull a card. We're going to look for the color red, because the color red is the root chakra. Oh, look, we won't even pull the card yet. It's right there in the front. On the front of the card and the bottom, the first place we start with is the red root chakra. Why? Because we're going to start with the symbol of our material world as it is. This is our world as it is right now. Okay? That's our jumping off point. That's our path starting point, the place we're coming from. We've got a lot of data. We've got a lot of stuff. We've got a lot of associations already in our brain. And we're going to use those associations to go forward into a new terrain, to create something new for ourselves. So let's look at that first card and see what it was. Ooh, self-worth. Isn't that what we're talking about? When we're talking about expanding our material world, we're talking about expanding our self world. The database of ourself, what we have, what we think, what we believe. The circumstances they're going to expand. And this is us doing that. We're on that blank canvas island or iceberg. You can see it's a blank canvas because it's white. That means that anything is possible. We can bring anything new. We can label anything with any word that we want in our world. To bring more worth to our self. To bring more data to ourself. To bring more objects into the world of ourself. Just like I got my new mug, this came into my self world. Landed on my island. My island, my me, my third island. My land of knowing what something means to me. Now look, the snow angel's there because it's really about this other world coming down and landing on our physical world. Spiritual dimension connecting with the mortal dimension. Through words, through that root chakra. Now you might say, well, that's not red, Brian, that looks orange. And it is, because the orange is the next chakra on the chain of chakras. What's the orange? You see it right here. The thing about it is you can see that the path really connects between the red and the orange chakras. And why is that? Because you need those two in order to see something manifesting in the world. So you need the orange, which is the sacral chakra. That is the creative energy, the little wave of light, the singing, songing little person who is always right. Your feelings aren't right or wrong, they are just a little bit of a left, right, up, down, diagonal song. That fires out of you like a little burst of sunlight. What? They're just a little bit of magical light. They're just a little bit of no, not wrong to feel your feelings. No, no, no. Feel those feelings. When you're mad, be mad. When you're sad, be mad. When you're happy, be like, whoa, 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 what? Oh my God. You're allowed to let them all come out like the rays of the sun. They come down naturally. Because feelings, or the sacral orange chakra, is just pure emotion, pure light, pure wah, 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 pure vibration. And that frequency, that vibration, that little hummingbird that vibrates so quickly, comes down and marries or matches the words that you're sharing. The words are like boxes, like snow angels, shaping your energy, making your connections, connecting to something you love, something you love, something you love. So we need our root chakra red words and images to unite with that orange sacral chakra, creative energy, life force of emotion. Words and emotion, words and emotion. Those are the two building blocks of our world, of the self. That's what makes things come into the world of the self. It gives it worth. Words without any emotion is kind of like, emotion without any words is like bam, 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 bam. You need the two combined to make something useful and understandable in the world. And what we're understanding right now is that we are a database of words. And we are a database of emotional expression. In other words, we are a divine masculine, which is words, words and love, love, words, and a divine feminine, which is light, light and emotion, love and light. Those two combine and they make the things in our world that are useful. So, when we're dealing with the red root chakra, anytime you see something red, right? Look around. Look, this is a bottle of shampoo. Oh, it's red. Oh, look, let's use our words and our symbols to be able to connect with our red root chakra. Oh, it's smooth. Wow, smooth. That's an adjective. Oh, look, light reflects off of it. It's a little bit glossy up here and a little matte finish down there. You can see that the difference between the way the light reflects. Oh, look, it is shaped like... Actually, it looks like some kind of a shampoo bottle, right? So that's a good thing. There's a cap. Caps are something that we recognize with our root chakra words. Root chakra words. All of these descriptions are useful for us to be able to do things in the world. So when you see something red, ooh, Colgate. What? Brush my teeth, make them shine, make them a little bit fixed. I can't do that with toothpaste, right? But I could use the Colgate toothpaste, red, to create that association of going and getting some braces, or a retainer, or an Invisalign, an Brian Nesline, and put those on my teeth to straighten that garbage out, right? But I'm not going to do that today. Instead, I'm talking about the red root chakra, but you do see that when I'm thinking about the red root chakra, the material world, I'm talking about expanding by labeling, by naming, by making associations. That's what got me to my tooth being a little more straight, is that I was going through the gate of the red root chakra, walking down that path. And having a little bit of energy with it, a little bit of interest, a little bit of that, that orange star of light that moves through us as emotion. Yay. So look, what are we really talking about here is simple. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. We have a self that is filled with words and emotional experiences that have already happened. And it's also the building block area, or that iceberg, white blank canvas area for us to do snow angels, meaning to make new things, bring new things down into the world. The snow angel represents the words or the definition, the outline, the shape. Our words or divine masculine shape things. Then the light comes down, or the creative sacral chakra energy, the emotion, comes in and it fills in that shape. That's what helps us to be able to shape our material world and go along that path towards something else. Now, something else I want you to do, if you want to be playful and embed something into your consciousness, you can use repetition. That's why whenever we see something red, we can say, root chakra, material world, expanding, the red root chakra is words. We want to use our words. The red root chakra is words. What? The red root chakra is words. What? The red root chakra, the red root chakra, the red root chakra is words, Words, definitions, adjectives, descriptions. The red root chakra is words. Oh yeah. Now, another thing you want to know is that the orange sacral chakra is emotion. It's emotion. It's moving. It's flowing. Emotion, it's growing, expanding, going up and down, left and right. Emotion's not wrong. No, emotion is motion. Movement is right. Moving all the time, changing all the time, growing all the time, expressing all the time, going in every direction. It doesn't matter if you're sad or glad. It doesn't matter if you're happy today. It's all energy coming out of your countenance, and all that power, all that packing, all that boom, has to do something in this world. If you can grab onto that emotional stuff and you can channel it with your words, with that red root chakra word descriptions, you're going to be able to focus it, point it. You're going to be able to create the path between the words and the emotions that you feel constantly and think about constantly all throughout the day. This is what propels us forward on our life journey. If you have any questions about the red root chakra being the words or the orange sacral chakra being the emotion, let me know. Leave it in the comments. We're doing a series of videos that relate to the chakras, relate to oracle card readings, relate to us as spiritual beings having human experiences. Thank you so much for watching this. Ooh, go ahead and notice some things that are red in your environment. What? I need to get me some more garlic powder, right? Because this one's out. Ooh, I can get that at the supermarket where there's a whole bunch of spiritual food symbols waiting for me. Yeah, no more do we have to ward off any evil spirits with garlic power. Ooh, because we have that green heart chakra going on now. And that's really the thing that's going to rise us up and out of this world, is that heart chakra spiritual experience of being consciousness. Take care, friends. I will see you soon. Take care. Have fun. Goodbye.